Hey guys, it's been actually quite some time since I've made a video, and honestly, I don't make them quite often, not because for any other reason that I don't want to or anything like that. It's just that they're not, I'm not a very good YouTube vlogger or anything like that. I don't really ever plan to be. I just feel like it just takes a lot of tedious time, and I feel like with my blog and things that I write, there's a lot of valuable information you can get out of that. However, every now and then I do get emails asked of certain questions that are like repeated, and sometimes I do want to answer them via video. I think that when you hear somebody talk about it, it's a lot easier to understand as opposed to if you were to read it just from the tone that you get. One of the questions that I get a lot is how much cardio to do, whether it be you're in a fat loss phase or you're in a phase of where you're trying to gain muscle. And to be more specific with that, everybody's goals are a little bit different. I have clients who come to me who are specifically on a fat loss diet, or I have clients who come to me and they are mainly trying to gain muscle or get tone or whatever the case may be. In my opinion, and also too in the years that I've been personal training and the years that I've been training, one thing I learned is to do the least amount of cardio that you can possibly get away with and still get the results you want. So perfect example would be, let's just say if you're somebody who's trying to gain muscle and you're only doing one cardio session or 2 sessions a week, and you're gaining muscle at a relatively good rate. You're not fatigued, you're not tired, the cardio is not allowing you not to recover, then that's enough cardio for you and for it to help you progress in your program. If you're in a fat loss phase and you're doing 1 cardio, 2 cardio sessions per week and you're still losing body fat, why would you even want to do more? The goal is never to do more than you need. It's always to do the bare minimum and still get results. That is always a goal when it comes to cardio. And I'll tell you exactly why I do it that way. I'm going to give you a perfect example. Let's just say I have client Jane Doe. She is doing 2 cardio sessions a week and she's losing 1 pound of body fat every week. Why would I possibly give her more cardio to do when she's getting results? It wouldn't make sense. And the reason being is because later on, let's just say if Jane Doe gets stuck, her 1 pound a week weight loss is now stagnant, and we go 2 weeks and she hasn't lost anything. Well, I at least have variables to pull from. I could either lower her caloric intake or I can give her more activity. I don't like to lower calories. I prefer to have my clients move more for a lot of reasons. I truly believe in my heart that we were made to move more, which is why I live the life that I do and I have the jobs that I have. I don't like to sit. It's very rare that I'm sitting. I actually even eat standing. I don't know why. I don't like watching TV. I just do everything standing. I just enjoy that. It makes me happy and it just fits my natural being, if that makes sense. So I always encourage my clients to move more. So if I see that they're not losing and they're only doing 2 cardio sessions a week, I'll ask them to do 3 and see where that takes us, because why not? And typically their cardios are not 60 minutes. They're usually only like 20 minutes long or 30 minutes at the most. So another 20-minute session is not that bad. It could just be a 20-minute long walk with your husband or your dog or your friend, or it could be 15-minute in the morning cardio and another 15-minute at night. I at least have something to pull from. I would never have someone come to me and me tell them right away, do 5 times a week cardio. That is not my principle. That is not how I do things. And that is not what I believe in. I also have found that the more cardio you do, the more hungry you are. And you may find this within yourself as well. You may find that when you do too much cardio, you honestly have uncontrollable hunger. That is exactly what cardio does to you. Hence the reason why a lot of girls who do too much cardio, they have a lot of problems with overeating, and they're not understanding why they think, they're not losing weight, but yet they're doing so much cardio. Well, a lot of the times you need to rethink how you are approaching your fitness, because sometimes it's not going hand in hand with your eating habits as well. So to kind of recap that, I would recommend that if you're confused about cardio, always start with the bare minimum that is allowing you to get results. Then later on, if you are stuck at your progress, you can add more cardio in, given that you're not capped out. When I say cap out, I mean you're not doing 7 days a week cardio and you're like, well, how much more do I need to do? I'm going to literally live on a cardio machine. So that is why you start with the minimum, see where it gets you. If you get progress, don't fix what's not broken, add in more later when you are stuck. And also lower the cardio and see how much you can get away with, and just make a habit of moving more. I consider cardio as in intentional, meaning you purposely rode your bike in intervals, you purposely are running, you're on the elliptical, you're on the treadmill. And then I just consider walking, like walking my dog, walking with my husband at the park, whatever. I don't call that really cardio. That's just my personal opinion. I just feel like, again, going back to, it's just moving more, as we should. But if you're somebody who doesn't even walk, maybe even another 20-minute added to your week of walking is actually cardio. So you can play with it a little bit. So always try to do the minimum that you can get away with, and focus on your weight training. That's always number one. And also to remember that your cardio minutes should never exceed your weight training minutes. Meaning if you are weight training, let's say for 4 days a week for 30 minutes, which would be 30, 60, like 120 minutes a week, your cardio should not be like at 300. That's just, the ratio is just off. Weight training always over cardio, and see where that gets you. If you have any questions, you can comment below, and you can always email me at afit_training@outlook.com. Thanks, guys.